Published posthumously in 2008, Donella Meadows' Thinking in Systems stands as the definitive primer on complexity theory and system dynamics. While most nonfiction literature focuses on isolating variables to solve specific problems, Meadows argues that this reductionist approach is fundamentally flawed. She posits that the world is not a collection of isolated events, but a web of interconnected structures. Meadows, a lead author of the landmark Limits to Growth report for the Club of Rome, challenges the linear cause and effect logic that dominates Western thought. We are taught to look for a specific cause for a specific problem. A germ causes a disease, a bad leader causes a war. Meadows suggests this is an illusion. The book functions as a lens adjustment. It shifts the focus from events, the noise on the surface, to behaviors, and ultimately to structures, the deep mechanisms that generate the events. If Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a treatise on financial literacy, Thinking in Systems is a treatise on reality literacy. The text is analyzed through 4 primary lessons. Lesson 1, the bathtub analogy. To understand any system, an economy, a forest, or a corporation, you must understand the relationship between stocks and flows. A stock is the foundation of any system. It is the accumulation of material or information that has built up over time. The water in a bathtub, the money in a bank account, the carbon in the atmosphere. Flows are the movements that change the stock. The faucet filling the tub is the inflow. The drain emptying it is the outflow. Meadows' logic is surgical. You cannot stabilize a system by focusing only on the stock. You must manage the dynamic relationship between the inflow and outflow. If the drain is clogged, low outflow, turning off the faucet, stopping inflow, won't immediately empty the tub. Most policy failures occur because leaders try to manipulate the stock directly, rather than altering the flow rates that create it. Lesson 2, the 2 engines of reality. Systems are driven by 2 types of feedback loops, balancing and reinforcing. A balancing loop is a stabilizing mechanism. It is the thermostat in your home. When the temperature drops, the heater turns on. When it rises, it turns off. The system seeks equilibrium. Nature is dominated by balancing loops. They are the immune system of reality. A reinforcing loop is a runaway mechanism. It amplifies change. Money-earning interest creates more money, which earns more interest. An erosion of trust causes a run on a bank, which destroys more trust. Meadows warns that the most dangerous systems are those where reinforcing loops go unchecked by balancing loops. This is the definition of a cancer, a bubble, or an exponential collapse. Lesson 3, the danger of delays. In a linear world, action produces an immediate reaction. In a system, there is a delay. When you turn the shower handle, the hot water takes 10 seconds to travel from the heater to the nozzle. If you do not account for this delay, you will turn the handle too far, scald yourself, turn it back too far, and freeze. This creates oscillation. Meadows argues that we systematically underestimate delays. We implement a policy, and seeing no immediate result, we overcorrect or abandon it. Systems require patience. The delay is not a malfunction, it is a physical property of the structure. Ignoring the delay leads to oversteering and eventual system crash. Lesson 4, the hierarchy of intervention. The ultimate conclusion of the book is the identification of leverage points, places in a system where a small shift produces big changes. Most people try to change a system by changing the parameters, the tax rate, the minimum wage, the speed limit. Meadows identifies these as the least effective leverage points. They are merely adjusting the flow rate of the faucet. To truly change a system, you must move upstream. Third highest leverage, change the structure, redesign the plumbing. Second highest leverage, change the goal. A system designed to maximize profit behaves differently than a system designed to maximize sustainability, regardless of the parameters. Highest leverage, change the paradigm. The mindset out of which the system arises. We fail to solve problems not because we lack effort, but because we push on low leverage points. We try to empty the bathtub with a teaspoon instead of redesigning the drain. Thinking in systems is a call to intellectual humility. We cannot control complex systems, but we can learn to dance with them. We must shift our gaze from the event to the structure.